of Bearcat Athletics. Listen to Virginia High School football on your computer or mobile device at Spreaker.com/Bearcat Radio.
Hi, I'm Dustin Lynch. You don't have to listen to country music to know that life can be full of drama. Some of it you just can't control, like your girlfriend running out on you with your best friend. But there's some drama that you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
You just need to take that first step and find free classes near you and start moving towards a brighter future and even your college degree.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
Follow Bearcat Radio on Twitter with the handle @VHS Bearcat Radio and on Facebook by searching Bearcat Radio for the upcoming broadcast schedule and shows on the flagship stream of Virginia High School Athletics.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Virginia High football on Bearcat Radio on Spreaker.com. You're listening to Virginia High Bearcat football on Spreaker Radio. Can't get enough of Bearcat sports? Come to Buffalo Wild Wings at the Falls every Wednesday at 6:30 for the Bearcat Sports Chat. The voice of the Bearcats, Dylan Hutton, will talk with various Virginia High coaches and athletes each week on the radio on location from Buffalo Wild Wings off Exit 5 in Bristol. Come enjoy wings while watching the show or listening right here on Spreaker.com. Bearcat Sports Chat, 6:30 p.m. at Buffalo Wild Wings at the Falls. Go Bearcats!
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you to keep bacteria in food from making you ill with 4 simple steps.
This will be a walk in the park.
Clean. Wash hands and surfaces often.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Keep raw meats away from ready-to-eat foods.
Yep.
Cook. Make sure meat, poultry, and seafood is cooked to the right temperature.
Fire in the hole!
And chill. Refrigerate food promptly.
Bingo!
Check your steps at foodsafety.gov. Brought to you by the USDA, HHS, and the Ad Council. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
You're listening to the best high school football in the Tri-Cities on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Matt Kenseth. You don't have to be a race car driver to know that life can be full of drama. Some of it you can't control, like mechanical issues, high winds, and rain delays. But there's some drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
You just need to take that first step and find free classes near you and leave the drama for the racetrack.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
Thanks for listening to tonight's game on Bearcat Radio. Remember that after the final whistle, all games are available for replay at Spreaker.com/Bearcat Radio.
Okay, forest animals, kids are coming to the forest, and it's up to us to make their visit a good one. Sparrow, have you practiced the most popular bird songs for the year?
Of course.
Catchy. I like it. River, how's the temperature?
It's a refreshing 52 degrees, man.
I love it. Turtle.
He's not here yet, man.
He's late every morning. Okay. Squirrel.
The forest has been preparing just for you. To learn more about cool things to do in the forest, visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Every Wednesday night during football season, join the voice of the Bearcats, Dylan Hutton, at Buffalo Wild Wings in Bristol for Bearcat Sports Chat. Wednesday nights at 6:30.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You're bringing your daughter to her favorite pop star's concert. Do you A, wear earplugs?
Isn't this fun, Dad?
I have a soft pretzel.
B, remember the moment with matching concert t-shirts.
That's going to be $180.
Or we can just take a photo.
C, show her how you used to do concerts.
We're going crowd surfing!
I can't! He's too heavy! Oh my god! Ah.
Or D, just roll with it.
Woo! Justin! Look at us! We're over here!
Justin! OMG! He just looked... I love you, Justin! I love you!
When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers. But that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org/VA. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Listening to Virginia High Bearcat football on Spreaker Radio.
Put a man in motion. Lathrop fakes the read, now cuts back, and he's gone into the end zone. Touchdown. Gave him a little leap there into the end zone. 13 seconds on the play clock. Here's the snap. Lathrop back in the pocket, looking deep. He has forever. Now he'll look deep for Medley, and he makes the grab, flipping inside the 20 down to the 15. What a play by Bobby Medley. And Lathrop had all the time in the world to throw him open.
He absolutely outrun Dakota Worley there on that.
Like Lathrop hands off, going inside his rows, and he's in. He takes a Trojan with him into the end zone. Touchdown, 20-7. Virginia High out in front just bulldozed it into the end zone, and that was quick. As Lathrop's in the shotgun, 16 seconds on the play clock. Clock is stopped after the incompletion. Hit 10 seconds now on the play clock. Virginia High going left to right. Here's the snap. Got him on a slant route, and he breaks back. That's Lane Carroll loose past the 50 to the 40 to the 30, and he's only got one man to beat, and he's tripped up. Got him by the shoestrings. Lathrop in the shotgun. Wide receiver to the right and one to the left. Here's the snap. He hands off to the right, and it's Rose again. He cuts it upfield, waits on a block, and he's in. Touchdown, Virginia High. 49 seconds in the third quarter, and Virginia High strikes for the first time in the second half.
You're listening to Virginia High Bearcat football on Spreaker Radio. Listening to the Bearcat Kickoff Show on Spreaker Radio, the official stream of Virginia High School football.
Good evening and welcome to the Bearcat Kickoff Show live from Norton, Virginia, as the Bearcats take on the Wise Central Warriors for the first time in school history. Dylan Hutton, always with me on the call, Mark Harr. And Mark, tonight we're up in cold country. A battle of two 2-1 teams are going to be going at it. We've seen each team for 3 weeks now. Which one is closer to putting it all together here in week 4?
You know, both these teams had a really tough loss last week, but looking at it, I got to go with Virginia High. They honestly, one play was the difference last week against Tennessee High, and they were just one play away from being able to pull all of it together last week and pulling off the upset against Tennessee High, and just growing as a team there, Dylan.
Yeah, that's true. It was a hard-fought game last week. We welcome you to the Bearcat Kickoff Show as we get set for a 7 o'clock kickoff between the Wise Central Warriors and the Virginia High Bearcats. Previewing tonight's game a little bit. Two offenses that love to run the football. Both teams do it very well in different ways. You see Wise Central, we noticed in the film, when Wise Central in the film, they like to do a lot of motion plays, so we're going to have to stay on assignment on the defensive side.
Yeah, you know, their wide receiver seems to come in motion about every single play. The running back, Jesse, coming back off that bad injury last year, need I add. He's come back and made a huge impact for this Warrior team. They run the little bit of run-pass option just like the rest of Virginia, it seems like there. But I feel like we really do have a good chance with our linebacking position being able to stay disciplined like they did last week and pulling something out this week as well, Dylan.
Yeah, if the linebackers and the line can stay together, we might have a good afternoon. The running back for Wise Central, Jarrett Jesse, tore a tendon in his right knee last year. He was just sprinting out at his house and ended up tearing a tendon in his knee. Felt something go out, and it ended up being a tendon in his knee. But, of course, he's rehabilitated and gotten right back to 100% for this season. And getting set for kickoff here this afternoon. Let's go back over to Mark for tonight's weather from Norton, Virginia.
Well, Dylan, it seems like to be a reoccurring instance where it just seems like it's going to get too cold for us, so we bring the jackets. But it's going to be a beautiful night here in Norton for some football. It's supposed to get down to about 65 degrees, so it might get to that point tonight.
It may get cool. It depends on how long we go. We're 23 minutes until kickoff. This field, of course, pretty new, only 2 years old, all turf, a great view over that right side. Whenever you look left to right over the field, over the end zone, you just see mountains. It's one of the best point of views and viewpoints, vantage points in high school football, probably in the country. But, of course, here in Southwest Virginia, it's definitely a stadium you need to come out and see. It's a nice stadium, all new turf, a new scoreboard, and a big old C logo, almost like a Cincinnati Reds logo out there in the middle of the field. So
I just kind of wonder where we're at, Dylan.
Yeah, I kind of think I'm in Cincinnati. But the weather, of course, as Mark said, is going to be great this afternoon. Let's look at last week's scores in the Southwest District. Marion faced off against an old Hogaheagie opponent, 38-27. The Scarlet Hurricane got the win. They downed the Maroons in an offensive showcase, two of the top teams there in that little section of Virginia. Richlands had a bye week. They enjoyed that for week 3 after that loss week 2 over Union, or against Union. Grundy defeated Lebanon 14-0, so Grundy able to upset them. And Pioneers are shut out in week 3, and they only scored 7 points the previous week, so only 7 points in the last 2 weeks for the Lebanon Pioneers. So they're going to have to get it to going this week. They face John Battle tonight. Tazewell 40, Riverview 26. The Bulldogs record their first win of 2017, thumping Riverview on the road.
And how big is that for Tazewell to finally get that first one on the board for them?
And, of course, Riverview came here to Wise Central last week and put a thumping on them with a big win there, 35, or Ridgeview, that is. Riverview is who Tazewell faced, 40-26. That was the first win for the Bulldogs. That was last week. Sorry about that. And, of course, we had the game, the VT game, 34-20. Tennessee High ended up getting the win, and turnovers, field position doomed the Bearcats in the 101st game. We're going to get to that game after this. We're going to take a quick break. We'll play you a few highlights from last week's football game. We'll be back to talk about last week's game and tonight's games in the Southwest District. We'll be right back on the Bearcat Kickoff Show. 2 wide receivers to the right. That wing back to the right side now as Lathrop takes the snap from the shotgun. Here's the handoff inside. Rose is through. Touchdown. Virginia High takes the lead 6-0, and the crowd comes alive.
Davey Lathrop is absolutely amped right now. That's exactly what he needed to get the game going. Look at him just trolling down the sideline, throwing his hands up, getting everybody hyped into the game tonight.
It's going to be Carroll lining up from the middle of the field. A 33-yard attempt to try to tie the game. 3:33 to go. A 33-yarder is up. And it is good right down the middle.
Absolutely drilled it there.
To tie it up at 10 apiece.
Lane Carroll, take the kick.
The Stockton player. Alex Atkins to the left of the quarterback. There's the snap. Lathrop has plenty of time. He's going to roll out and go to the left. He gets a good block there, and he goes down the sideline and out of bounds. First down, and a pivotal block on the outside there by Dawson Garrett, the big old boy. And back in the backfield. Here's the handoff. This is Rose. He's got the first, slipped by the tackle.
He's gone.
30 to the 25 to the 20.
Nobody's going to catch him on that one.
And he's in.
Get him more, 6
Touchdown.
more points, baby.
Aaron Rose has cut it to a one-possession game. 16 points now for the Bearcats. He breaks loose from the 50-yard line, and we were able to talk to him during the Bearcat Sports Chat. He said he loved to run the ball behind this offensive line, and right there, why would you not?
Bearcat fans, following every Virginia High School home football game, visit Shoney's at Exit 5 for their world-famous breakfast bar. Serving until midnight, Shoney's is a proud sponsor of Bearcat Athletics. Listen to Virginia High School football on your computer or mobile device at Spreaker.com/BearcatRadio.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Kickoff Show from Wise Central High School. Dylan Hutton with Mark Harr. Remember, you can listen to every Bearcat game this season on your computer or mobile device.